Hey guys, I'm back. It's time to do a cleaning that most people forget to do, and I'm guilty of forgetting to do it as well. And move my coffee pot so that it doesn't get caught. And most people don't even think about it. And I know there's been a long time since I have. It's been a little bit anyway. I'm curious to see how gross it is underneath here. Not everybody's stovetop comes up or off, and I don't even know how much you're gonna be able to see. I will take you off the tripod and show you underneath. Even the side of it's kind of gross. I've got you on my tripod right now. You can see underneath my stove isn't super horribly bad. Again, not everybody's stovetop lifts up like this. I know mine back in the trailer did as well, because we have a similar model here that I did at my trailer. But not everybody's top lifts up. But the problem with the ones that do is you've got to remember to clean the crap out from underneath of it. See it? It's gross. It's very gross. And this has been cleaned within the last, I'd say probably a couple of months. It's been a minute, don't get me wrong. But it hasn't been that long. Sorry, I'm trying to pull the legs down on my tripod. I was going to put you on the counter, but you can't see inside, so I'm trying to open up the legs for my tripod to see if y'all will be able to see while I'm cleaning it. And I will probably blow the pilot lights out just so that I don't catch nothing on fire while I'm trying to clean it out, and then I'll have to remember to relight them. Because nothing worse than trying to use your stove and it not lighting. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, no, that's not going to work either. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, not the most ideal angle, but I'll have to work with it. Alright, and then I'll just relight those when I'm done. I'm going to go grab my broom. And by broom, I don't mean my big old broom. I mean my little hand broom. I'm going to try and sweep up as much of this as I can. Like I said, it's not been that long since I've done this, but a lot of people don't even realize that they've got a stovetop that can be lifted. And a lot of times that's just because, like, this is how we light the pilots, or you're supposed to light the pilots if they ever do go out. So check and see if you have a gas stove and you've got pilots that you've got to light underneath. Yours may lift up too. And we always get crap that falls underneath the grate, whether it be from one of the kids cooking something on the stove or us. Like I said, luckily it's not too bad right now, because it's not been super long since I've cleaned it. And then I'm just going to take my all-purpose cleaner, if I can remember where the heck I put it, because it's been one of those days where things like to disappear. That's not it. Okay. Soap and water it is. And I'm going to just give this a quick wipe. Like I said, luckily there's not a whole lot underneath here. I think the edge of my stove is grosser than the inside. And I'm just going to brush whatever does come off onto the floor, and then I'll sweep in front of the stove when I'm done. And these pieces on my stove do come off and out to get out from underneath there, but it's not been that long since I've cleaned under here, and I did do that the last time. So I'm just going to do a quick wipe out this time. And I've got some stuff that I can't get off. I've got the inside of my oven sprayed down too, because I'm going to do that at the same time, because I've been having some spills going on in there, and it needs to be cleaned. I thought I'd just take you along for the ride, because, like I said, not everybody realizes their stovetop comes up. And if you've got an electric stove, yours probably doesn't, because there's really no need for it. It would just make it difficult to use. I need to clean in here, because this gets gross. Sorry, that's the little lever thingy that holds it up. I need to rinse my sponge off. I've got the grates soaking in some soapy water in the sink. that go on the stove top itself. And I'll wash the stove top down too when I'm done. I do that fairly often. I do that every time I do dishes. And sometimes even if it just looks gross, because we've got like 800 cats. And it grosses me out when they've been sitting up on the stove. So, yeah. I've actually had people comment on some of my videos that they wouldn't eat at my house because my house is dirty. It may appear that way, but a lot of it is staining. Like my stovetop is stained. You can kind of see it there from that burner. Those are stains, not dirt. And not only that, but I'm constantly cleaning in my kitchen because we have a lot of cats and because it's gross. I don't like eating animal hair. I'm allergic to it. If I do eat it, it can cause me to go into, you know, not convulsions, but it can cause me to go into breathing spasms and have issues with that. And I don't like them up on my counters and stove. Unfortunately, that was something that was started before I moved here with the cats, and I'm having a very difficult time breaking that. And if I cook something on the table where the cats eat, it's for the animals. I do not like to cook anything for humans on the table because I cannot control the cats getting up there, and it's gross. It's very gross to me. So I do not cook for humans on that table unless I have absolutely no choice. And then it's something quick that I can stand guard over while I'm doing it and keep the cats away from it. Otherwise, if I'm cooking on that table, it's something for the animals themselves. And then I don't care if the cats get up on the table because they're going to be the ones eating it. You know, that's just how that goes. And I won't cook food in the kitchen until I've wiped down the counters and done the dishes and wiped down the stove. Because again, to me, that's gross. So, I thought I'd take a second to just address that there. I'm going to let the cleaner sit in the oven for a little while longer. And I'm going to let the burners that are on top soak for a little while longer too. But before I do anything else, I need to relight my pilots so I don't forget. And we have this hefty little torch. That's not wanting to work. So, a nifty little trick if you need to light anything like this and you can't get your lighter to do it, light a stick of spaghetti there and there. And now they're lit. And I can throw my stick of spaghetti in the trash. So, a couple tips in one day. I clean like crazy because I don't like dirty. I don't like cats in my food. Sorry, I'm wiping down the edge of the stove because it gets grody too. And yeah, I need to clean this wall again, but last time I did that I took all the paint off of it because it's just a metal piece that's on the wall. So yeah. That's how I clean inside the stove, but I make sure the pilot lights are off first and then I relight them. See, that's the wall I need to clean, but the last time I scrubbed it down really good, I pulled all of this paint off, and you can kind of see where I had gotten down to it before. So I've got to find a way to clean that. That's not going to damage the piece underneath, because like I said, this is just like a metal plate or something that they put on. And that's grody too, so that needs to be scrubbed down. I just cleaned that one, the hood, not too long ago, so but I can always use another good wiping down. And the back of that's going to be cleaned too. So that's my agenda, figuring out how to clean the walls without taking off the paint, and cleaning that now. So the everything's torn apart in the kitchen because I've got the oven. I need to clean these next because the oven's been dripping onto these. My cast iron and my baking stone, whatever that's called, but I've got the grates in there soaking, so I'm going to leave them soak. I've got the racks for the oven soaking in the tub, and I've got oven cleaner going on inside the oven, so I'm going to let that go. Y'all have seen me do that before, so I'm not going to make you sit through it twice. It's kind of boring. And yeah, that's my agenda for today. It's